Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. So, somebody was traveling from the Emirates to Europe, actually Spain, Barcelona, and apparently a very, very, very rich person, actually a group of people, maybe even a family. And in the news, several outlets have been reporting about a major theft happening at the Barcelona airport while these very, very rich people were waiting to catch a flight with the Emirates. Now, how much money was lost? What are we talking about here? Like Birkins, jewelry, diamonds. Oh yes, honey, we're talking stuff that Hollywood might want to make a movie about one day. So let's get to it, but first subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Here on the tubes, push the join button next to the subscription button, become a member today and gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, Super Dacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week and you're all welcome to join me in the live chat. So hello to my chat to the side here. Listen, I am a shooketh because I have the article here, and what can I tell you? It's a little bit intense because we're talking about $9.4 million worth of jewelry and luxury items stolen from Emirates bag drop area at Barcelona airport. So let's just let that sink in. So the lovely lady here at some airport, can you imagine like arriving to this lady and being like, Madam, we got almost $10 million worth of stuff stolen. Could you please help us retrieve it? This is like literally, I can't even fathom. And you might be thinking, well, how does this happen? Did they just did somebody steal their luggage? How can somebody even travel outside of Europe with so many millions worth of jewelry? I mean, you have to declare it to the country you're going to. Were these people diplomats? I have questions. But all the articles report about is this. Now, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. It's not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged, right? But listen, the only thing that they report about is this, that it was a group of people, probably a family, probably very wealthy, and they were late to catch their plane. So they were kind of rushing to make it through to actually get to where they had to go to catch the plane. And apparently, as they arrived to the check-in area for whatever first class or whatever they had, they realized that some luggage was missing that they were carrying with them as they were rushing to catch the plane. And that already to me is like, how is that? So you have 9.4 or whatever million dollars worth of stuff in a bag? Because what happened apparently is they had all this really expensive jewelry in a Birkin bag. And here's the kicker. The Birkin bag was allegedly encrusted in diamonds. Now imagine, before I show you the bag, imagine going to the airport, carrying your Birkin on a trolley, and the Birkin is on your trolley, and the Birkin is encrusted in diamonds, and that's just like your little bag that you're carrying through the airport to catch a plane, on top of a Louis Vuitton suitcase. Of course, you're going to have an LV suitcase on top of which you're going to carry your diamond encrusted Birkin. Now, for those of you who follow my channel, you might have already seen me talk about Brian Boy's Spanish thievery situation as well. Fashion vlogger who reported about his Birkins, and the Birkins didn't get stolen. He mentioned that his Kellys got stolen when he arrived with his husband to some Spanish resort holiday place, and as he was picking up the rent-a-car at the airport in Spain, somebody stole a lot of his luggage, in which the luxury goods were. And just a couple of days later, we have these news of this really rich person or family going to the Barcelona airport with a diamond-encrusted Birkin full of jewelry. And while they were rushing to catch that flight, that Louis Vuitton suitcase and the Birkin go missing with all the jewelry inside. Now, here's the interesting moment, however, because regular folk, okay, you know how it is. Maybe some of you in the chats, or if you're watching this video later in the comment section, let me know. I hope nobody got their luggage ever stolen. But if you're traveling somewhere and somebody steals your suitcase, you go to the police, you declare what happened, and then they never find your suitcase. I mean, they might, but it's usually like, oh, tough titty. Maybe you're insured, maybe you're going to get some money back, but oh well, shout out to your family. And moving on. Well, that's not what happened with this family, because here is where I think Hollywood needs to use their imagination and create a crazy movie, because they reported this immediately to the Emirates, the air company, and immediately however this worked out, I do not know the dynamics, but what happened was the Emirates stewardesses or whoever was at the check-in or at the boarding contacted some special police and special security. They were able to immediately, and this is also like I'm thinking to myself, yeah, this is not a privilege every person would get. Because what they did was they were immediately capable of accessing all of the security footage. And we're talking time is of the essence, because from what I gather from this article, these people did not miss their flight. They did not miss their flight. And this catching the thieves that were running took 2 hours. So apparently right after finding out that they were missing the diamond-encrusted Birkin, the security was immediately alerted. They accessed the security footage. They saw the thieves, apparently and allegedly a man and a woman, who took the bags, and they were capable of following the movement of these two people through the airport, from security camera to security camera, and they followed them all the way to the rent-a-car section of the airport. These two peeps rented a car and they took the diamond-encrusted Birkin into the car. You can't make this shit up. And the Louis Vuitton suitcase. And they started driving away from the airport, out of Barcelona, and they were like on their way somewhere. Nobody knows. But they were so much in a rush that apparently, here's the thing, 2 hours later, when the police finally caught them, many, many kilometers, I don't remember in kilometers how many, were they talking about in the article, 100 kilometers or something? They were driving outside of Barcelona. The cops caught them and they retrieved everything that was lost, that was stolen, and apparently nothing was opened. Apparently nothing was opened. So these two saw a glitzy Birkin. By the way, the news article also reports about how this Birkin allegedly might have looked like. Are you ready to see how this Birkin... Now listen, I don't think that this was the actual Birkin, that was stolen, because this is one of those special, rare, weird Birkins. They made only 3 of them in the whole world, allegedly. Really ugly stuff. But anyway, the article is kind of speculating, like, could this have been the diamond encrusted Birkin? Let me show you the Birkin. Let me show you the possible gold and diamond Birkin that might have been stolen. I mean, you can't. I mean, I'm sorry. You know, you cannot buy good taste. You can buy this, okay? You can. More power to you, okay? We'll go. But, okay. Now, the news article is just speculating that this might have been the Birkin. I don't think it was this one, but like, honestly, if I were the person walking by people who have this on their suitcase, I would have thought it was like a fake trinket. I would have thought like, oh, a little DIY moment, you know, Etsy. To me, it's like, oh, you know, Trisha Paytas did one of her bedazzled Pizza Hut boxes, or one of her bedazzled Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like, this is what this looks like to me. So it also apparently had Chanel brooches and jewelry in it. So anyway, we'll go. The coppers managed to stop the 2 thieves in their rent-a-car, retrieve all the stolen goods. And it is reported that apparently when the family received the goods back, they like said, allegedly, oh, nothing has been moved, nothing was shifted, everything is just the way that they left it. So I'm like, these thieves probably saw an opportunity, snatched, rented a car, and I don't know what they were thinking. But here's what like kind of makes me go like, oh, if you're privileged, you're privileged. Because another human being, the police would not have done what they did for this family. Like, imagine getting your stuff stolen and then within 2 hours, already the police retrieves it for you. I've never heard of this before, honestly. And the article also does speculate that maybe this family or this person had a really, really high status with the Emirates, so that they, you know, could trigger certain security protocols or something to be done super exceptionally fast. Maybe. I'm super glad that this family got their goods back. If this is the Birkin that they had, okay, hey, to each their own. But not my cup of tea. Let's just put it that way. And yeah. I can't. Every time I look at my control monitor and I see this Birkin, I'm like, we'll go. It's just, I can't get over how, I'm sorry. I can't get over how ugly this thing is. I can't. Gavin in the chat says it looks like an AI moment. I mean, I can't. Sorry, I can't. So anyway, we'll go. I mean, Jesus says Mason Rothschild could never. YK. But this is a lot. So, you know, yeah. You know what I'm thinking though? Maybe we should all, for Halloween, like dress up as the Etsy Birkin. I mean, what's it? Ring. Oh boy. Hello? Oh, Hermes? HR? Hermes HR? Wait a minute. Are we going to have like one of those purse on fleek moments when HR calls me and says I have to stop coming to this? Yes, because you had this. Yeah, you called Mel and you told her to stop. Allegedly, yeah, allegedly. Yeah, we've heard the story. So now you what? What you want to tell me? Oh, you're calling me to tell me that this is a real thing. It's not Etsy. How dare I? How dare I say it's Etsy? Your artisans took years to perfect this. Respect the diamond Birkin. Okay. Yeah, I'll convey it to my viewers. Yes. Hermes HR says respect the diamond encrusted Birkin. Okay, there you go. Yes, we love you, Hermes. You're amazing. We love the journey. We love the mind games you play with us. Of course we do. We wouldn't have it any other way. How else would we create content on YouTube without your mind games? Exactly. Symbiotic relationship. Love you loads. All right. Yes, I'll pick up my Birkin whenever it's ready. All right. Yes, I will. Love you loads. Okay, bye. Ciao, 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 ciao. This was a fake call, obviously. This did not really happen. Hermes did not call me right now. This is not a real phone. Just letting you guys know. Let me know your thoughts down below about this whole Hermesetzi situation. Love you loads. Oh, Kev says, how many more of these do you have in the back? Ring, ring. Oh. Subscribe.